Phil Jones from Expert Shearing Equipment. Talking about our pendulum as always, and red heat Emeries. Red heat Emeries are different than what's been around in the past, and we're playing with them for a while, and talking to old mate Darren Smith over at Narracourt. He's been playing with them as well, and so we thought we'd get together and have a good go at it. So we spent quite a few days playing with these things, trying to work out what's different about them, what can we do to improve our cut. So overall what we're looking for is a better repetitive cut. And there's some things that are different, so let's note them first. First of all, the paper back. The paper back is thinner. It's thinner this way, so when you glue it to the disc, you're going to be able to get a better reflection of the shape of the disc, or the shape of the disc will mirror into your cutter. Talking mainly about cutters, reflect into your cutter. The shape of the disc will reflect into your cutter a lot more than normal Emeries. They're a bit harder to take off, I grant you that. If you work in one spot on the edge of your disc, work on one spot and then gradually lift it up. As soon as you get to the glue, then pull it off, and look, might take a minute longer. I doubt, half a minute longer to get off than normal Emeries. Apart from that, can't see a challenge with that. They're 100 grit, not 80 grit, so the grit is actually finer. So like when you grind on normal cutter paper or comb paper, when it's worn out, your cutter or your comb is going to get hotter. Well, because this is 100, not 80, your cutter's going to grind hotter every time. Not that much hotter, but it definitely grinds hotter. The actual little rocks on them is ceramic, a mixture of ceramic and aluminium oxide. How do I know that? Because it says so on the back. So no, have to be a genius to work that out. But yeah, being ceramic is the trick. The ceramic is a lot higher quality cutting material than aluminium oxide. It'll last longer, and it should give you a better edge. Really, it's a lot crisper cut. When you not crisper cut, by what I mean by crisper cut is a lot crisper when you're grinding. The actual grind is a lot smoother on your cutter than a normal one. Because it's ceramic and aluminium oxide, it's more aggressive, so it takes off more steel. Tests I've done have shown that a normal Emery will grind 0.0578 off of a cutter each time that you grind, or for me anyway. And then if I do the grind exactly the same with these, it takes off 0.1173. So it takes off, these take off twice as much steel as a normal Emery. Because it's ceramic, it's going to last longer. The ceramic is, like I said before, is a higher quality than the aluminium oxide, so it's going to last longer. So if it lasts longer and you are grinding and you're not getting a spark from somewhere, then you're going to get into a trouble a lot longer. So you really need to concentrate on using all of the Emery, just like we've always said to grind. Land it, your cutter on the disc, go to the center, come to the outside edge, go to the center, come out and take it off. So you need to learn a few things. There's a few little tricks that we've found. So yeah, let's just have a look at that. First off, when we glue the Emeries onto our disc, we want to make the glue smooth. Now here's a trick that Darren showed me, and I think it's pretty good. You learn something every day. If it's a day you go to bed without learning something, it's a sad day. And man, this works, and it's so simple and easy. You're gonna laugh, but it works. It works, and it definitely makes these run smoother. You need it to run smooth. So your first thing is select the best disc that you've got. Select the best disc that you've got by grinding a cutter straight onto the disc. Take the Emeries off both discs, grind a cutter straight as if you're grinding it on a Emery paper, but you're grinding straight onto the disc, and find out which one's the smoothest. One will be smoother than the other. Use that one for your cutters. So here's a good start for there. Find out which disc is the smoothest one, then glue your Emeries and make sure the glue is spread evenly, and evenly without any lumps or bumps in it. Here's a video showing that.
Okay, time to change this change the old Emery. Finished sharpening whatever I needed to sharpen on it. I sharpened a couple of chisels on it just now. I think the missus sharpened her axe too. She's been chopping a bit of wood. But people have been having trouble getting this stuff off. I don't seem to have any problems getting it off. Just leave it around the outside a little bit, pull her off. Most of the glue comes with it. What doesn't come with it, you can soon get off. Make sure you've got it all off. Is always a good thing. Otherwise you end up with a little lump. You can't have any little lumps. This red heat, we've been trying to get them to run smooth, trying to get the grinder to run smooth, or the disc to run smooth, smooth as I bloody can. I was having trouble lifting around here when I did the nut up, the little lift around here, so I whacked that washer in there. Geez, that solves a few problems. So playing with a Mad Crow supporter, he showed me this trick, which saves your hands getting dirty, and it spreads the glue out a lot more even. So come on you, Darren, bloody good idea. So I haven't really got the hang of it just yet, but I'm getting better. But if you smooth it out with your fingers, you always end up with lines in it. So you smooth it out with this, the glue generally ends up pretty even all over the whole disc. Whack the new sucker on. Make sure you put it in the middle. Again, I'll keep whinging about it. Every disc seems to be a different diameter these days, and all the Emeries seem to be a different diameter as well. But this disc's a little bit small for these Emeries. Hangs over the edge a little bit. But it's got that on there. Whacking on the clamp. I've got a bit of core flute in there. I like to have that in there. It seems to stops me from getting lumps and bumps in the disc. Tighten her up. Bloody tight. Good thing about these black discs, if you've got a miserable day like we've got here, any sunshine that comes, they heat up pretty quick and the paper's set pretty quick. So yeah, it's about as hard as it is. Now we'll just wait and let it dry.
Then when you're grinding, land your cutter on the emery like a duck on the pond, like we always say in the other videos on our website on how to grind a cutter. You land it exactly the same. Use less pressure. Because it's more abrasive, use less pressure. And don't grind as long. One pass. Land it, washer, out to the outside edge, back to the washer, out to where you set the length of the pendulum, and snap it off. You can replay that as many times as you like. But anyway, check this out.
Land it like a bird on the lake, right to the outside of the disc, onto the washer, out to where it sets against the pendulum and naps it off. Land up there, here, nice and light, even pressure over the whole cutter. That disc's bloody smooth, yeah. And you've worn the Emery down fine, the spark coming from all over the cutter and you're really sticking it on it. How many cutters you ground on that now? probably last couple of days we've been mucking around those. Probably 50.
50, 60?
Yeah.
Quite new still.
So what, compared to the other Emeries, you're about what, quarter of the weight?
Yeah, pretty light. Takes a lot of running metal off.
These cutters have been shearing a real sandy round. I mean, like real sandy. The cutters are 2 rounds, and we checked them before, and they're definitely up, definitely sharp.
And here's the result. Here's the result. Once we've ground the cutters exactly like that, here's how they rubbed up.
What we're looking for is the 4 tips and the back corners, and you can see, I hope you can see that that hasn't rubbed down the edge, it's just rubbed right on the tip. And this is just a handful out of what we've got. I'm just trying to, every now and then you'll pick it, like this one. So that's a combination of smooth grinder, wearing your emery out evenly, not excessive pressure, and an excellent pendulum.
I've been studying this. It's been my passion for a long time, and let me tell you, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that any better. I really don't know how to do that any better. If you get your cutters rubbing up like that, every cutter is going to cut the same. Your cutters are going to cut longer, for sure. They last longer, then you won't use so many cutters, therefore your cutters are going to physically last longer, not just your cut, but your cutters are going to last longer. And the job out the back improves. Sheep don't kick. If you're getting a cut, the sheep don't kick. Life becomes easy, or easier. Easier, yeah. It's not never easy shearing sheep, but yeah. Check out these jobs. Both these guys have been grinding exactly like this, and this is the job that they're doing out the back. Are they any benefit, or are they better or not? Well, for me, I've been playing with grinding shearing cones and cutters for over 30 years, and to be honest with you, this is the best result, repetitive result, that I've been able to get, and the best shape that when I rub the cutter up on the flat stone, the best shape that I've ever been able to get repetitively. The 4 tips of the cutters all come up, and the back 2 corners, and because you've got to use one of these as well, coupled with this and this, it is the best result I've ever been able to get in grinding in 30 years of mucking around with grinding. The 4 tips of the cutters come up, and the back 2 corners come up. There you go. Hope that's giving you some tips. If you're going to try something different, you're going to try and improve yourself, as we all do. Give the red heat a go. It's pretty cool. But of course, the trick is to get them all rubbing up exactly the same. It's the Expert Pendulum that makes the difference. Yeah, hopefully it's make shearing a little bit easier for you. Okay, have fun, and thanks for your help, Darren.